how do we possibly start a video that is going to have this bad of an announcement? This is absolutely terrible, and it's following on from what we talked about yesterday. I made a video called Roblox age verification is now required to chat, and that video was about how Roblox has officially started releasing their new age verification system, and yes, it's the one that genuinely requires you to take a selfie so their AI can try and guess how old you are. And my title was also entirely the truth, because then based on what it guesses, whether it's correct about your age or for some reason it decides that you look a little bit older than you actually are, it will either allow you to continue using the chat on Roblox, but if they guess your age incorrectly, it will completely block you from using the chat. And of course, we all know that Roblox support will just completely ignore every request for help that you ever send them. Doesn't this entire thing just sound absolutely wonderful, and not at all like it's an extreme inconvenience that can and will go wrong? Anyway, that video somehow got around 200 comments in basically 12 hours, so I think it's safe to say that people are a little bit panicked and we have got a lot of questions here. So I kind of want to make this new video to address some of the most frequently asked questions, and of course give as much information as I possibly can. It's really to make sure that no one gets scared by any misinformation, but also nothing I said yesterday was misinformation, unfortunately. Probably the most asked question I received was, will this apply to everyone? I already know that's the most frequent question, because honestly this whole thing sounds absolutely ridiculous and like I was clickbaiting or exaggerating, but unfortunately I wasn't. This truly is going to apply to everyone. That is the answer, unfortunately, including you, including me, including anyone who ever touches the platform. No, it's not fully in effect right now. You can still use the chat without verifying right now, but it will be in early 2026. And by then, when it's fully in effect, if you do not verify your age using this new take a selfie thing so that Roblox can guess your age, then you will no longer be able to use the chat. It will apply to everyone. Now, another really common question was people asking what exactly they mean by chat. And I completely understand this question, because initially I also thought that disabling chat for everyone unless they took a selfie just meant that the chat on the website would be disabled, you know, like the party chat or DMs, whatever you want to call them. That wouldn't have seemed like that big of a deal. Still annoying, sure, maybe the tiniest inconvenience, but ultimately not that big of a deal. But no, it applies to every chat that you can possibly think of on Roblox. The chat on the website where you talk one-to-one with someone on your friends list, the chat inside any game across the entire platform, and even voice chat. Okay, truthfully, the only one that makes sense to me there would be voice chat. The other two, take a selfie to send to Roblox so that they can guess your age, just to be able to simply say something in the chat inside of a game. No, I think they've completely lost the plot, but that is exactly how it's going to go. Do you know what else makes this weird? When they said, we'll use the selfie to estimate your age and nothing else, that already sounds unbelievably creepy. But a lot of people are also pointing out how creepy it is that the pop-up literally starts with take a selfie. Like, what kind of message does that send to kids? If they are on Roblox and suddenly see this official pop-up from Roblox on their screen basically telling them to send a selfie of themselves, like, are we being serious right now? And then of course we've got all of the other main concerns, which are all sort of on the same level. What happens if you look younger than you actually are? What happens if you look older than you are? All very real concerns. I mean, Creekcraft literally almost lost his entire TikTok account once because he tried using this same kind of selfie age verification thing. TikTok's AI somehow decided that he was under 13 and they went to terminate his entire account. So of course, if something like that happens with Roblox and support isn't helping anyone who gets wrongly flagged, that's just genuinely terrifying. Then we have the hilariously ironic part of all of this. Just about 2 months ago, Roblox disabled chat for everyone in the Middle East, and everyone affected by that has been having an incredibly inconvenient time because of it. They continue to very rightfully complain about it every single day. And I am still personally being asked at least once every few days when Roblox will give them their chat back. And now we found out that Roblox is in fact going to be disabling chat for everyone unless you take a selfie and give it to them. So yeah, I think that just about sums it up. I mean, there are a lot of questions, but those were the main ones. Nothing I said in yesterday's video was misinformation or clickbait, and honestly, the more I look into it, the worse it all sounds. This is going to affect everyone on the platform, and it's not some tiny website chat only thing, it's every form of communication that Roblox has. And somehow they still manage to make it sound like they are doing everyone a favor by introducing it. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about Roblox introducing age verification and you need to take a selfie just to continue using the chat on the platform. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.